Welcome everyone to Combat Wrestling Trivia. We are back with another play-in match for the World Contenders Tournament for 2025. It's going to be a great one here as we have one returning player who hasn't been here in several months, but one who hasn't been here in several years. Currently in the chat, there's 4 of you watching so far. I was a little late hitting the button, but someone is here. Dwayne is here, as seen on the Great Cherry Brands Lost match. He says, what up? Travis Fame is here. I won't be able to watch live. Just stop by to say good luck, Greg. I'll watch it on replay in a few. Thanks for being here anyway, Travis, and hope you enjoy it when you do the rewatch. So we're going to go ahead and introduce our players today. And as mentioned, he has not played here since 2022 in the World Contenders Tournament when he was defeated by someone we don't want to talk about anymore because he made fun of Topher and he can fuck off. It's Greg Cherry. Greg, how you doing?
I feel like I have to temper expectations because since it's been so long since I've been in a trivia match, I'm putting it out there that maybe I'm washed, but it's good to be back. Like, I do miss doing this. And yeah, I posted the episode yesterday. It was not filmed yesterday. It was filmed in 2023. So it's been that long since I've had a singles match. If you didn't throw me an easy opponent in this match, I know how good Paul is.
Yep.
So I'm excited to get it going.
Absolutely. Yeah, but I looked at this and at least in terms of CWT, this entire tournament is all first-time matches in CWT. But yeah, I know what you mean. I don't play as often as I'd like to anymore myself. It's usually just wrestling with trivia over Jordan Owens, but I was worried, like, am I gonna write so much trivia that I'm gonna forget things? But it hasn't happened yet, but it could happen at some point. So that is a very huge possibility. Before we introduce we're going to put on some music. Sorry about the blast for a second. I will turn that right down. We have to go back to our comments. We have Ryan McCormick is here. He says, good luck, guys. Should be a great match. What, 298 followers since Friday? I don't know what happened. I think I got follow botted, but it's fine. I'll take it. As long as I don't get banned. Dude is here. He says, I'm all here for the loonies. Those channel points, they're going to be coming in handy. He also puts his emojis. That's great. But your opponent is a former CWT Twitch TV champion as well as a 2-time CWT champion and a mainstay of the trivia community for the last 5 years. He is our favorite former Chick-fil-A employee, Paul Mead.
Yeah. I've been waiting for this for over 5 years. Like, Greg is my first ever wrestling trivia opponent. Chris was my third, so but yeah. I'm really looking forward to this. Hoping to be the first person in 2 or 3 years to beat Craig in wrestling trivia, because in fact the last time I believe he lost was against Jordan Owens when I hosted. So yeah.
Well, if you watch, are big fans of our good friend, Zach, you would have watched Love Wrestling Trivia, where Greg lost because he got bought out. Yeah.
See, that one I did well in. Like, trivia-wise, I would have whooped everybody, but, you know, I'm no Wheezy Blonde, so it is what it is.
Yeah. Hey, and that one's for a good cause. This one's all about the bragging rights.
That's why I can't complain, you know?
Yes, absolutely.
I believe I limited you from the CWT Rumble at one point too.
You did, but I think that was my last CWT appearance. Was I just randomly showed up in the Rumble?
Right.
But yeah, you did eliminate me because I just got that round.
That's also fair, and I think you were in a one same human rule. We still have to decide a same human rule champion at some point, but I'm not too concerned about that right now. We have more emojis from Dude. Eric Moreno is here, another former CWT champion. Dude says he doesn't gamble. Yeah, okay. I seen you in Atlantic City last week getting free pizza, dude. All right. So, for those of you in the chat, you can bet your channel points. We call them loonies here. You can bet them on Greg. You can bet them on Paul. Whoever you think is going to win, you can get a refund. And Dwayne, don't put all your loonies on one person. I'm going to fill you in on a little secret. You don't double your money. You just get the pool. You just get the pool, Dwayne. All right. So, we're going to let you know how round number 1 works in the new world. There it is, like this. 4 questions based on the following categories: WWF/WWE, AEW/New Japan, WCW/ECW, TNA/NXT. Then 1 question will randomly selected by wheel spin. There's 4 possible answers. You have 1 point for each correct answer for a total of 8 possible points. Round number 1. Dude is yelling at me in the chat. He says, bruh, it's Ashbury Park. Did you just say I go to Lakes? I just assume New Jersey just has free pizza everywhere. Dude says, Dwayne says they've saved my loonies this time. I'm undecided. Hey, it's a close match. Anything could happen in here. But we are going to go ahead and ask the 2 of you to put a number between 1 and 3 on your board, because I have 5 matches available from numbered from 2 to 6. And whatever your combined number is the match we are going to play today. All right, Greg, what do you got? 2. Paul.
2.
2. We are going to play match number 4. All right. So. Sorry. Oh, God. All right, there it is. All right, so we're going to start with your first question in the category WWF/WWE. And that question is, which wrestler won the Money in the Bank ladder match in 2012 for a WWE Championship match? Specifically, the Money in the Bank WWE Championship briefcase. Dude wants me to know that all Canadians eat pepperoni the long way. Yeah? Depends on how you want to slice it, dice it, eat it like a log. It's all good either way.
I mean, pepperoni is delicious. I don't blame you.
Right? Pepperoni's fantastic.
Yep, it is.
All right. Looks like you guys are both in. Greg, what do you got?
John C.
Paul.
Good. This is the first wrong year.
Yeah,
Cena.
John Cena. Yeah, it was the right year. The first failed cash in at Raw 1000. All right, we're gonna go into your second question in either TNA or NXT, and that question is, who did Jordan Grace challenge for the NXT Women's Championship while still being a member of the TNA roster at Battleground 2024? Technically, it's a question for both.
Yeah.
Eric says that's the best way to eat it. You enjoy it longer. True. And no, you're a towel. All right. So, Paul, what do you have?
Roxanne Perez.
And Greg.
Sam Perez.
Roxanne Perez is correct. 2 for 2 so far. As we're going to go to next category, which is New Japan/AEW. Your question is, who did Cody Rhodes defeat in the tournament final to crown the first AEW TNT champion at Double or Nothing 2020? All right, you guys are in on this one too. Greg, what do you got?
Lance Archer.
Paul.
I was surprised I pulled out an AEW question.
All right, we're
I actually walked
cruising.
against mine.
We are cruising along. It is Lance Archer. As we go to your next question in WCW or ECW, and that question is, Paul Ellering defeated which other manager in a hair versus hair match at WCW Capital Combat 1990? Got some more recent questions, but now we're going back 35 years.
Yeah, this might be the first one I missed.
I think I have it.
I'm just throwing out one that's probably wrong.
You never know. Always got to trust your gut. That's the first rule of trivia. All right. Paul, what do you have?
Theodore Long.
And Greg.
I put Paulie Dangerously.
Both WCW managers at the time, but yes, it was Theodore Long or Teddy Long. That might be how he became bald. I don't know. He stayed bald the rest of his career. So there we go. So it is 3 for Greg, 4 for Paul, but we have to decide which 4-point category we are going to be playing in, and we are going to find that out right now. We're going to go ahead and spin that wheel and let you know that your 4-point category will come in NXT/TNA. So, but we have 3 available, and Greg, you are currently not in the lead, so I need a number between 1 and 3 for which one we're going to play.
Let's go number 1.
Number 1 it is. So your question is, Who are the 4 wrestlers who have held both the NXT and TNA championships?
I literally just tweeted this.
That's funny. It's funny. So this is you guys. You picked this one, but I will let you know the other 2. No one pay attention to what I'm talking about here. But the other 2, one is a pure TNA question, and the other one is a Royal Rumble question.
Yeah.
All right, you guys were
Yeah,
quick on that.
there's actually 5 answers to this for the record.
Is there?
Yeah.
It probably is.
You want me to put all 5? Because
I mean, hold on. Before you do that, this is just strictly the TNA World Title, not the NWA title. TNA.
I think it is
it?
5. But
Is it 5?
Yeah, it is 5.
Did I?
Yeah, because all of these have been TNA champions.
Hang on. Who did I miss?
Tell you
I
what,
would've-
I'll write all 5 of them.
Yeah,
Because
you guys do that. I gotta figure out who I missed. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, I know who I missed. Yep.
I
see
think
it
I
now.
know who you missed too.
I definitely know who I missed. All right. Well, as long as you guys have 4, if you want to put 5 to flex, that's fine with me because I know you're gonna be right anyway. Greg, what do you got?
Bobby Roode, Drew McIntyre, Dolph Ziggler, Nick Nemeth, Rick Williams, and Samoa Joe.
Yeah, it was Dolph Ziggler. I forgot.
Yeah, I figured that for him.
Paul.
I was forgetting Drew McIntyre, but yeah, if I thought about it.
All right. Yep, that works. Yeah. So I completely forgot because I was thinking when I did this really late at night. No, I wasn't missing Trick, dude. I wasn't missing Trick. That was like the first one I wrote. I just because of the 2 names, so my head wasn't working properly. But yes, Bobby Roode, Trick Williams, Drew McIntyre, Samoa Joe, and Dolph Ziggler. So 7 to 8, going into round number 2. Round number 2 is new. It's new to this tournament, and it's going to be continuing on. It works like this. 1 question with 5 answers will be given to both players. Players put those 5 answers in order based on the question. 1 point is awarded for each answer in the correct position. And we're going to have to delete that 4-pointer so I don't use it again because it's really a 5-pointer. I could have used that for this round.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Well,
In chronological order.
well, this one's going to be fun. Your question comes in WWE Championships, and it is... Put these 5 24/7 champions in order from least to most reigns.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So your ones are EC3, Reggie, Santa Claus, R-Truth, and Mojo Rawley.
It's least the most, right? You said.
Yeah, least to most.
Okay.
So the guy at the bottom should be the guy who has the most. But yeah, no, I'll have to remember that one for the future to. Hopefully, no one wins both soon. I can use that to. When did they complete them both? We'll go back to our battle zone after this, and we're going to do it in a new category, which will be spun by the wheel. But yeah. Definitely sure I definitely got follow botted last night. I was like, how did I gain 100 followers overnight? That's weird. Yeah. All right.
Because I'm a draw.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that was it. I announced this and people were like, ooh, follow.
I'm kidding. It's not.
Yeah. It's Maven's 100 accounts.
Listen, then I'd have more views on the episodes with him.
That's very true. All right. Paul, are you confident now? You're good?
I'm not confident, but.
All right. Well, Paul, we'll go to you first. What do you have?
Okay, so Santa Claus, Mojo, EC3, Reggie, and R-Truth.
All right. And Greg.
Well, I'm almost the same because I have C3 and Mojo split.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you know the correct order is Santa Claus, of course, EC3, Reggie, Mojo, Raleigh, and then R-Truth. So, Greg, you got 3. Paul, you got 2. Tie game.
Mojo had
round 3, which is the battle zone. All right.
I figured Reggie had way more with all the
Yeah,
stuff.
I didn't know Mojo had so many.
Oh. All right, I gotta write some facts down when I do these things, but I believe it is. Let's see. Mojo has 7, and Reggie has 4.
Wow.
EC3.
I have no.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, we are going to go ahead and go to your battle zone. But which category will it be in? I'm going to let you know how it works, though. Let me flip. That's the right one. Yeah. One question with at least 10 possible answers will be given to the players determined by a random wheel spin from the categories in round 1. Starting with the player not in the lead, each player will give 5 answers, so there's no repeating answers. You get 1 point for each correct answer. All right. So, flip back to that one and bring back that wheel. Where are you at? There you go. All right. We're not going to remove NXT/TNA because we just got to give it another spin. Doesn't matter anyway because it's landing on NXT/TNA as well. All right. So, Paul, you didn't pick the first time. So, 1, 2, or 3?
3.
3 it is. Your question is, we're going to start with you, Greg, because you are on the left side of the screen. But your question is, who are the 10 women that have competed in an Ultimate X match in TNA Wrestling?
What?
It's exactly 10. I had to strike while the iron was hot before they do another one. All right, Greg, we will start with you whenever you are ready.
Jordan Grace.
And Paul.
Tasha Steeles.
Greg, back to you.
This one's got so many. Chelsea Green.
Okay. And Paul.
Zaya Brookside.
Greg.
Masha Slamovich.
Okay. Paul.
Okay. Rosemary.
Greg, your fourth one.
I know this is wrong, but I'm just gonna throw it out. Ask by Elegance.
What was that? Sorry, I didn't hear, Mike.
Ask by Elegance.
Okay, yep. Ash. Danny Brooke. Dana Brooke. Paul.
Sorry, I was gonna say this. Danny Luna.
Okay. And Greg, your final one.
Deanna Peraza.
Okay. And Paul, your final one.
Alicia Edwards.
All right.
That went.
I don't think it's her.
Well, I'm gonna update these scores and we will let you know how that went in just a second. So, your correct answers are Tasha Steeles, Gazelle Shaw, Alicia Edwards, Jordan Grace, Chelsea Green, Lady Frost, Rosemary, Zaya Brookside, Jody Threat, and Danny Luna. So, Greg, you did get 2. Paul, you got 5 for 5, but that's only still a 1 score differential in the final round because the final rounds were 3 points apiece. So, still anyone's game. I'm going to go ahead and delete that battle zone so I don't use it again. And we're going to let you know how the final round works. The player in the lead will give a number between 1 and 3 for how many times the 20 categories in the final round will be shuffled. Then the opposing player will choose 3 numbers between 1 and 20. Each question is worth 3 points. In the case of a tie, overtime will continue until 1 player is correct and 1 is incorrect. So, Paul, how many times do you shuffle in the final round between 1 and 3?
2.
2 it is. 1, And 2. Now, Greg, I need 3 numbers between 1 and 20.
Let's see. My anniversary is coming up, so I'm going to go 6, 18, and 11.
6, 18, 11.
Nice.
All right. Happy 14th anniversary.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Happy
Matt.
anniversary.
All right. So your first question is number 6, which comes in the category of the Survivor Series.
Okay.
And your question is, which? So this is for both of you, by the way, both of you. Yeah. So you'd write yours down. Yeah. So it is, which wrestler won their match by TKO at Survivor Series 2008, the only one-on-one match that night. But yeah, both players go at the same time. Saves me from writing questions.
Gotcha.
Right. Looks like you guys are good. Greg, what do you have?
The Big Show.
Paul.
Big Show.
That is incorrect. Big Show lost a casket match to The Undertaker that night,
Oh,
and this was
I'm
Batista
missing.
who defeated Rey Mysterio because he ripped his head off.
Yeah.
Well, he ripped his head off and bragging. Well, that was 2008. Wait, did I get this wrong? Hold up. My bad. Yep, that was Survivor Series 2009. I'm throwing the question out. New question.
Okay.
My bad. Yep, throwing the question out. That was on me. I had Survivor Series 2008 on my head. Okay, so, Greg, another number between 1 and 20.
4.
4 it is. And it comes in the category of women's wrestling. When the WWF Women's Championship was first deactivated in 1988, who was the champion at that time? Yeah, that one's on me. Don't write questions while you're sleeping.
I can't remember if she was the last one or the first one when they reactivated it.
Thanks, dude. But yeah, for 2008, yeah, Big Show would have been in that casket match still. But yeah, 2009, Big Show would have been in that triple threat for the title. Okay. Do you guys both have an answer?
I do.
I have an answer. In the...
All right, we'll see what happens here. Paul, what do you got?
Sensational Sherry?
And Greg?
I had Velvet McIntyre.
Both great guesses for women's champion around that era, but we're looking for Rockin' Robin.
Nah.
Rockin' Robin. So that is still question
I don't
number
know if I
1.
can guess.
We are going to go to your next question, and it is in the category of SummerSlam. And your question is, Edge defended the Intercontinental Championship against Chris Jericho and which other future world champion at SummerSlam 2004? All right. Paul, what do you got?
Batista?
Greg? This one is Batista. Yes, this one is Batista. 15 to 18, going to your final question. And Greg, your anniversary coming in luck because your final question is in the category of the Royal Rumble.
Let's go.
And your question is, other than Edge and Randy Orton, which featured U.S. champion had the longest time in the men's 2021 Royal Rumble? That was on that last question. Yeah, what?
I'm running through the entrance in my head.
Okay, yeah, no, you're fine. I don't really use clocks too strict unless like people go insane. Then I'm just like, hey. But yes, dude, yes, you did. I think that's been there for a while. That last one. Greg, do you have something? Or you're still going through?
No, I have something.
Okay.
Try not to doubt myself. But I'm going with it.
All right. So, Greg, what do you have?
Matt Riddle.
Paul.
Ooh, I think of him. I said Austin Theory.
Well, the winner of this match is no one yet, because the answer is Matt Riddle.
Go!
All right. So, 18 to 18. Going into your next question, which means we need to pick another number. So, Paul, I need another number between 1 and 20 that was not said yet.
9.
9. Your question comes in the category of wrestle crap. And it is Jamie Noble defeated who at Vengeance 2003 to win a night with Tori Wilson? I love the wrestle crap category. That website used to keep me up at night. I would look through it all the time when I was a child, and I still love it today. All right, you guys are pretty quick with this one. Paul, what do you got?
Billy Gunn.
And Greg.
Billy Gunn.
Billy Gunn is correct. 21 to 21. Greg, your turn. Pick another number that is not, what do we got? 6, 9, 4, 18, and 11.
Let's go. 12.
12. All right. Comes in the category of championships. How many times did William Regal or Steven Regal win the WCW Television Championship? Yes, Steven Regal.
I got 2 numbers standing out. I might be getting confused with the European titles.
I've looked this up too, like a couple months ago.
2 numbers.
And that last question, Dwayne said Kidman. He said, oops, wrong Billy. But no, what? Not a bad guess, honestly. That was his actual girlfriend.
So annoying. It's like, it's either this or the other one.
Yeah.
Well, are you guys both locked in?
Yeah.
All right. Paul, you're up first this time. What do you got?
4.
Greg.
That's the other one I thought. I said 3.
All right. So I'll let you know that. And what was the other one you thought, Paul? Was it 3?
5.
5. Okay. So, well, I'll let you know that one of you is correct, and we do have a winner. I'm not playing with it this time. No trolling, and I will let you know that. I better fact. I don't think I wrote this one, so I'm just gonna fact check just before we announce a winner. Okay, it is correct. All right.
Yep.
So your winner of this match, moving on to the play-in, winning this play-in match and moving on to the World Contenders Tournament is Paul Mead with 4. It was 4. Paul, it came down to the 2 overtimes. Still probably one of the highest scoring match we've had in the play-in matches thus far. Paul, anything you want to say, promote, talk about your future in the World Contenders Tournament? It is up to you.
Oh my goodness. Wow. This was an awesome match. I wasn't expecting to come like the. I was hoping to be close, but man, that's an awesome match. We're gonna have a rubber match now, Greg, but we've been waiting for CWT so long. And what let's see, we'll pull this out. Yes, plugs. Come watch my match with Michael Turner in the WWT King Trivia Tournament on Friday night. Winner faces Chris Cass in the championship, so in the finals. True. I mean, so
that is very true. Yeah, watch that. That'll be happening at some point. I'm going on vacation on Thursday, so it might happen when I get back. I'm sure Jordan will hook it up with us. But Greg, you are.
Thursday, Friday, so.
If you're a fan of hockey, you will know that an overtime loss does not count in your L category. It counts in your overtime L category. You still get a point. So, still a great showing in your first one-on-one trivia match in several years. We will definitely welcome you back because that was quite the match. There is a new breed of CWT. It's where as JB3 used to say, it's where the best of the world compete, and it's good to have you back here. But Greg, if there's anything you want to promote or talk about, the floor is yours.
Check out the Greg Cherry brand over on YouTube, on TikTok as well. Had an opinion about Jey Uso blow up, and a lot of people in my mentions. But go check that out. I have a couple episodes of the Grand Cherry Show with Maven. Obviously, Chris defending the Jack of All Trades championship against him last year. It's hard to believe it's been almost a year since that
It
happened.
has.
We need to get you back on Joe.
Yep.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
Absolutely, and congratulations, Dwayne, on getting your single Ludi back for betting it on Paul. That was the only bet we had in the thing. Everyone's too scared to bet on this decisive match with good reason, because it did go to 2 overtimes. Thank you to everyone that watched here tonight. Travis, when you watch this back later, thank you for watching. Ryan McCormick was here, Dwayne was here, Eric was here, and Dude was here. And if you were just watching along but didn't comment, I appreciate you too, because at one point there was 11 of you watching. So thank you, everyone, and we'll all have a great night. We'll see you soon.